Oh dear one, I spend some concern when I'm editing, so to speak, preparing rather, re- recordings for publishing as to what order they should be in, because I don't just dictate them straight off and that's the end of it and published. I dictate them and I'm reviewing 800 odd at the minute, the 800s. In other words, I'm reviewing early recordings. So I'm reviewing one in particular, say, and then let me pause. Yes, I might be reviewing number 832, which is very early recordings. It's a few years back. Well, it's only a few, but I mean, I don't know. Is it 2020? And partway through, something occurs to me, so I record. And it's relevant to this review of this recording. Now, date-wise, of course, it's 6 years later. If I put things in date order, well, they'll lose their relevance to what, they're relevant. What I'm recording at the minute is relevant to a review of something earlier. So I follow the recording numbering with, 1 to A, B, or C, and notes, in other words, that I'm adding to it on review. But the numbers are now, for instance, as at present, 5,082. And I've been going through as far as the letter, what have I got to, RS? I'm on S, aren't I? And this is going to be an S recording, I think. I'm not sure. But with the 5082 number. So the numbers the numbers hold relevance. But when all's said and done, what order I put them in is not the point. What is the point is quite simply God speaking to you by the circumstances of your life. You happen upon these thoughts. God feeds certain thoughts into your mind at any given time, in any given circumstance He's led you into. And this is, as He understands it to be, the best for you, because He loves you and is all-powerful. So the order is not paramount by any means. What's paramount is what you're doing, speaking to you at present. Which in faith and trust it is, of course. So we have a consciousness of this, ideally, don't we? What's God saying by this circumstance? I have a slight difficulty at the minute as regards ordering the recordings I've done today. By ordering, I mean affecting their titles so that they come in a certain order in my publishing. I mean, I'm publishing when I get there. And I could think, well, what's the purpose of this confusion I've got at the minute? Perhaps it's opportunity for trust. Again, I don't know. I'm in uncertainty. But I trust His goodness. And it may be the ordering is not paramount. I don't need to struggle over what the right ordering is. If it speaks to you and you've happened upon it, great. I'm not really imagining someone starting at recording, I don't know, I think I've started at recording 0023, I can't remember now, and going through 5,000-6,000 recordings, one after the other, blow by blow. I mean, this is not the economist way, I can tell you. It's like reading a book. You pick up a new book, you don't know if it's going to be your sort of cup of tea or not. So you open it. The world would say at random. The godly might say, well, according to God's leading. And you open, and does the page speak to you? Not really. Open it somewhere else. Oh, that does. Oh, that's interesting. Well, you may be in the book now, and the book's yours. Or you may think, well, I'll check elsewhere. Where else? Oh, yes, that's interesting too. This is your sort of book. And when you've got the book, must you start at the beginning and read through to the end? No. You found, where you opened at page 340, say, was inspiring. Good, go to it. Read on from there. Do you see? You're ever conscious of wanting an awareness of God's leading. This is the way, isn't it? Ever sensitive to what he may be doing, what goes on here. It's like being at a lecture. I had riveting concentration on what the lecturer was saying, oblivious to the person next to me and so on and so forth, ideally, or what was happening in the background, or distractions of 40 or 60 other students in the room, or 200 or whatever. I found the ability to earnestly concentrate and got the rewards, of course. Astonishing. I was still secular at the time, you understand, but I'd learnt the benefit of concentrating, and I exercised it for all it was worth, so to speak, And I still do. If you're talking, I listen. What are you saying to us through this person, God? Yeah, that's stupid, but that isn't. That's really worthwhile, isn't it? That speaks to me, Lord. Yes. So I focus, I listen, I concentrate. Well, this is not meant to be some, in praise of Marshall discourse. I'm just saying it's of such help to you to be ever alert to God talking to you in the now, not some preset course that you must follow to be right in some way. It's not like that. It's just being with him, aware of what he's saying in the now. Just everything. Love you, Heavenly Dad. Thank you.